Hey, so I actually talking about capacity, my computer has limited capacity and it stopped our conversation because it ran out of capacity. So we're gonna finish our conversation, but we're talking about the difference between being hypervigilant with our children and letting them have a little bit of leeway to actually experiment and find out about life for themselves so that they're
Mhm.
not just in their own fight or flight response because of our energy. Like when we're co-regulating with our children, that we're giving them a space of sort of relaxed yet aware consciousness.
Mhm. Yeah. And I just think, like I said, I don't have it all. I'm not an expert or haven't figured out, but I'm just like trying what I have learned this summer, especially in my parenting journey, and just seeing how it works and trying things on for size. And like I said, staying curious with myself, I think is the biggest thing. Especially if I'm saying no to something, I'm like, that is more of a gray area no versus like a hard no, you know. Be
Yeah.
like, well, why am I saying no to that? Is it because I don't want to deal with it, or is it because I don't have the capacity to clean up that mess? Like he loves to cook in the kitchen
Mm.
with me. How much like we just got the house cleaned, so my capacity for him like full on going out and throwing stuff, getting
Yeah.
creative, like might be a few days until I'm like, cool, whatever, but
I totally get that.
because it is a lot to just, especially in this stage, I feel like I take 0 steps forward and 10 steps back with, and
Hmm.
and again, trying to remember what's important and taking those small videos. And is it the clean house that's important, or is it the memories that I'm making with him cooking his scrambled eggs, or and I think, yeah, it's just we don't allow a lot. We could go into time, but we don't have time for that. So, like allowing the time and the space that it takes. Because I think as adults, something I've really learned being a mom, time isn't a concept to them, to slow down, to like
Yes.
smell the sweet nectar of life, and to truly enjoy what this creation, this family that we've created is. So yeah, I think it's just important to have that balance. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, with the nervous system, with time, there is a balance to everything. So,
Yeah. It's like not just like you said, and I want to reiterate, it's not just waiting for nap time,
mhm,
but it's really giving yourself the opportunity to enjoy what, as they say in Buddhism, enjoy what there is to enjoy
mhm,
and suffer what there is to suffer and accept both of those things as aspects of life and know, like you said, that everything is a phase and this too shall pass. And it sounds to me like you're doing an incredible job and you have so much awareness and consciousness that so many women don't or didn't have. And so, how lucky are your children?
thank
And,
you.
also just the conversations that you're having, again, I just want to reiterate, are so vital and important. It's so important that moms and working moms that are wearing all the hats have a voice and feel
Hmm.
heard and feel seen and feel supported and are known and are elevated, dignified.
Hmm.
Like we need to really understand and acknowledge in our society, in our culture, that our moms are our heroes and it is the most important job
Hmm.
and the
It is.
hardest and the
It's
hardest job. And so thank you. Yeah, thank you,
of
Leslie, for,
course.
vulnerably, courageously letting yourself be seen and sharing yourself. And I love that we covered a lot, but that we specifically touched a lot upon nervous system regulation because I think that is definitely something that we all could use more awareness around every single day, is to just find ways in which we can expand our capacity to feel good, find ways in which we can breathe a little deeper in those moments where we don't feel like we're able to be expansive. And just having that
Absolutely.
grace to like love ourselves a little bit deeper, like you were saying, like really allow ourselves to fall in love with ourselves, even in the midst of struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think that's like the best thing we could possibly do is love ourselves in the face of how hard it can be. And it is, it's really hard.
I think that's a part of the human experience. I think it is. And I think that's where the gold is at, is to truly find those pieces of yourself in that space, in the season of hard. Cause I truly feel like the blessing on the other side of it is where the growth happens in the struggle, but then on to come on the other side of it, that's where the expansion happens.
Yeah. And we're always going to be in it. We're always going to be in the next phase of growth, whatever
Yes,
that looks like. So just being fully present to whatever the growth is in this moment, and then it's always going to change.
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Sari, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure. It was such a pleasure being on your podcast. It really is
Thank
one of my
you.
favorite podcast episodes that
Oh,
really top that I've done. And it's, a testament to the safe space and how easy it is to be in conversation with you. So truly, this is a gift that you
thank
have, is
you.
to just make people feel confident and comfortable and at ease and like they can just be their whole authentic true self. I
Mm,
think that really is a gift and it's really needed in our world. And I can't wait to keep exploring and growing and discovering with you and seeing what's next for you and what you're going to be up to next. So guys,
yes.
please stay tuned. Go ahead and check out Kindred Journey podcast. It's Lesley Alberts, and have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.